What's up, everybody? This is A Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing Uranus in the 11th house. So, first, we're going to break down what Uranus is all about. So, Uranus is the planet that is linked to Aquarius. It has to do with being very innovative, creative, unique. You can be very eccentric when you are dealing with Uranus. You are and can be a rebel when you are dealing with Uranus. It has a rebellious nature. It has um, a sudden effect that goes on and takes place. So it's not predictable. It's very unpredictable because it can enter in your life um, and be very much unexpected change. Okay, so it's sudden change, unexpected events. So it does bring chaos to the table if you are not prepared. And when Uranus is involved, it doesn't matter if you're prepared or not prepared because it's going to happen either way. And you're going to have to get prepared. So it is linked to electricity, thunder, lightning. Um, all of those kind of things is seen when you are dealing with Uranus. It could flip your world upside down for the better, and it could flip your world upside down for the bad. So the 11th house in the natal birth chart. This is the home that Uranus does rule over. It is linked to Aquarius. All right. So now the 11th house is a sociable house. It has to do with friendships, colleagues, social circles, social groups, networking, and just really getting out there, discussing things, topics with other people, the way that you network in the world in a group setting, wanting to be a part of a group or wanting to start your own group. This is seen by the 11th house, okay? Very creative and innovative house. So we're going to jump into this right now. Uranus in the 11th house, men and women. These men and women rebel against the social norms. These men and women can question many things that goes on in the world and the government. So these men and women can definitely be skepticals, very skeptics about what goes on and takes place in this world, in the government. They could be questioning the motives of people, the things that go on in the government. They can be the type of people that are not so trusting and they might not understand why things go the way that they go. They can have a different outlook on how they feel things should be ran and how they think things should go. You can feel that you are above the law. So automatically, we know that these men and women will probably feel like they should make their own rules. You know how they say, I'll make the rules, I'll break the rules, because I make the rules. Well, they can feel like they are above the law. So no matter what they do and goes on to take place, they can feel like they don't want to be restricted in any shape or form. Okay, they don't like limitations. They want to be free. They want to be able to experience this world without being told what the fuck to do. So these are the type of people, if you tell them to stay home, they're going to be outside. These are the type of people when you tell them they shouldn't go this way, they're going to absolutely go that way because they want to do what they want to do. These men and women are bold and unique. They have a eccentric nature to them. Okay, they want to explore. They want to go out there and see what's going on for themselves. They don't want to just hear it. They want to experience it. So these men and women can break the rules and make up their own rules. The way that you think and move is going to go against the social norm. It's going to go against the society's views. So anything that these men and women want to experience or even bring out to the forefront is going to go against a structure. But now what it is with these men and women is that they do not want to be told what to do, restricted, or have limitations on them. These are the type of men and women that absolutely feel that they cannot be controlled in any kind of way. They're going to do it the way that they want to fucking do it. And if you don't fucking like it, then that's your fucking problem. These men and women can be hard to maintain long lasting, genuine friendships. Okay? It can be hard for them. These men and women do tend to be loyal in friendships. These are the kind of men and women that are those count on friends that you can go to. But they can definitely have a hard time maintaining these relationships because people might want to throw high expectations onto them. They may want them to show up in other kind of ways that they may not be able to do at the very moment. Okay, but because these men and women are so quick to be there, people can look at them like they're supposed to do shit, and they can only do what they can do. Okay, so now outgrowing friendships is a theme that could definitely go on with them. Friends often switch up their movements with them, and you can question if you ever really knew who they really were. So, this is what can go on with them. They can be dedicated in friendships, and friendships are going to be of great value to them. They can put a lot of time, energy into friendships, being there, being supportive, and things like that, being even a support system. And what ends up happening is they could come to find out that their friends are not who they thought that they were. They could reflect, go back into their mind and think about all the times that they did share with the person and even start picking out where the deception, the lies, and things like that could have started from. All right. And they can outgrow these relationships. Over time, they can feel like there's no purpose to even keep on being friends with this person anymore, but it can affect them on a deep level. These men and women can be involved in groups until you don't agree anymore or you prefer to exchange ideas with like-minded people. So, when you are growing up, you do think a certain kind of way. When you get older, your views can definitely change. Your beliefs can also change because now you have obtained a lot of knowledge over the years. And they can be, at one point in time in their life, involved in a group, social circles, several different social circles, and then decide one day, because Uranus is involved, it can be unexpectedly, it can be very sudden, but they can get a great awakening that this is not where they should be anymore. They should not be involved in this group anymore. They no longer agree with them on the views that they are speaking and discussing about any longer. So they could detach themselves. Uranus can be very detached in nature. It is linked to Aquarius, and Aquarius is detached in nature. So they can detach themselves from friendships and social circles, even colleagues that they worked with, people that they did business with. They can decide that they need to back away, analyze the situation, and just move to the beat of their own drum now. These are the type of men and women that can start their own social circles themselves and be the leaders of that whole fucking arena. These men and women can be detached from this physical society and wants to make a change in the world. These men and women can start a group of being a revolutionary. They can fight for their rights, can also be in an occult group, or they can be the leader of the occult group. Okay, so this goes so many different kinds of ways because we know that the occult is something that people do not really want to talk about. People love to shy away from this topic because they feel many different ways about it. But this is the very fucking thing that these men and women are going to absolutely want to dive deep into. They want to uncover the truth and they want other people to uncover the truth as well. So this is exactly why They would do excellent in even being this type of a leader, to be able to have people come, join, discuss, talk about these things, talk about how they're going to make a change in the world, maybe even try to change the damn physical world. So now you have a very innovative and creative mind where you can bring something valuable into this world. So they can bring things into this world that you have yet to experience, okay? Maybe even seen in this world, this lifetime, okay? Now, it could be seeing that their mind is a mind of a genius kind of mind. It can also be a mind that is from another kind of time frame, another era, a whole different civilization. Okay, they could have been from that time, and they're back in this time, bringing out these innovative, creative gifts once again. These men and women have a unusual, unique, and strong mind. You could feel like this world is the matrix and want to get away from it, escape society structure. Okay, so these are the type of people that can get an inclination, get an idea, and come to the conclusion that they may even want to just live off the grid. They could also be very in tune with the universe. They can have a love for nature, might even want to go camping and do a lot of things like that. Be out there with the trees, the grass, the dirt, and planting, growing things, and things like that. All right. They can use a lot of things in this world as a resourceful tool to bring something forth into the society, into the world. Okay, because this society is something completely different to them, something that they're not used to. Okay, this is exactly why I say that they can definitely be from a different civilization. They can be from a different era, maybe the Egyptian times, or the Atlantis and things like that. They could definitely be from a different fucking place at some other point in time in their other lifetime, because now they're here trying to figure this shit out. They don't like rules or restrictions. They don't like being told what to do. They feel like they are above the motherfucking law. Okay, you ain't gonna push me around and make me believe this shit. No, I'm gonna start my own little groups over here and my little group over here. Maybe even have groups globally, and maybe even have a secret location where all these people can meet up at and discuss these things in a secretive kind of private area. Okay, yeah, this goes deep. Wanting to understand true knowledge and wisdom and understanding of this world. This is what they are geared towards. Understanding the undeniable truth about things. Okay, understanding and obtaining wisdom and knowledge is what these men and women want to do and conquer in this world, and they're going to do it. This can be the very force, and definitely push them into groups that are being of a leadership position. Okay, so all of these different things, wanting to obtain knowledge, wisdom, understanding, that could be the very force that pushes them to dive deep into these leadership positions and roles, uncovering, revealing, opening up other people's eyes and minds to this world. That is a full thing that they want to do. They want to be able to have people understand the shit that they understand. They want people to get down on their movement. They want people to get down on their team. Okay, so now deception and disgrace is also being present in this placement. They are very future seeking, but what ends up happening with this, even though they can be recognized for great works and people can look at them and acknowledge them for things that they have done, in this physical fucking world. Slander can also come their way. Somebody can be in this group to deceive them, okay, to disgrace them. All right. And people will look at them as influential men and women. So now, because people will look at them in that kind of way, in that kind of light, if somebody decides to be a motherfucking hater and start hating on them and start talking about them, putting lies on their name, or maybe it is a truth to what the person is saying about them, but maybe that's not even who the fuck they even is now, that can bring a lot of disgrace and shame to their fucking name. So you got to be aware and cautious about your surroundings and people that are surrounded by you. But we know that with this placement that they are going to have people around them in social circles and groups. So sometimes there's going to be people that are down, down, down for you. And sometimes there's going to be people that ain't down for a motherfucking thing you talking about. And they just observing and they're just watching and they want to go and expose you and talk shit about you. This is what can happen with this placement. So you just got to be cautious about that part. But other than that, we do understand that friendships, social circles are extremely important to these men and women. Okay, if you have a friend that has Uranus in the 11th house, they are the type of people that will be a great friend to you. Okay, unfortunately, they can outgrow friendships that are no longer serving them any longer or anymore. And to me, that's not a negative thing. That's just what the fuck it is, to keep it real. All right, so I am going to leave this on that note for now. In future videos to come, I will go more into depth into that placement. Please be sure to check out my online store. It is Grimy Gear at www.grimygear.com. If you need a caterer, you can hit me up. I am the chef goddess also. And you can hit me up at Supreme Royale Catering at gmail.com. If you need my husband to do any work to your home, swimming pool, or business, you can hit him up at Nesbitt90 at gmail.com. If you need a tarot card reading, it will be $30. If you need a synastry chart, which is a compatibility chart between two individuals, that will be $70 for 2 hours. And if you just need a birth chart, so you can fully understand and grasp what's going on in your world, in your life, it will be $50 for 2 hours. So this has been a Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all. And I will see you on the next one.